game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love Key Talk game.
Key Talk Society, check it out. Before the video gets started, I need y'all to like the video. You know what I'm talking about? You know I'm gonna come with the content every day, all day. You know what I'm talking about? They like the video for me, take 2 seconds. Anyways, so everybody knows that Quando Rondo was arrested by the feds on like pretty much a conspiracy, RICO, and a lot of other stuff, right? And luckily, Quando Rondo was able to get released. Of course, had a lot of people scratching their head like, how in the blue hell was he able to get out of jail after being arrested by the feds? Well, we all do know that money talks, and rappers be having some type of magician type of lawyers that are able to pull a whole lot of strings and get a whole lot of stuff done, which typically happens with them, right? So he was able to get out, but now it looks like Quando Rondo has been rearrested for, they said he was driving under the influence and also reckless endangerment, right? So with the car crash that he did, they said he was potentially overdosed. Now, the thing about it is this, Quando Rondo, although he was rearrested, he has actually been released on bond again, which again, I said a lot of people scratching their head like how he keep on getting bond and pretty much stuff like that, right? Well, I'm going to read the report for y'all, and then maybe y'all can make some of that out. So it says, Savannah rapper Quando Rondo was arrested for driving under the influence and reckless driving Tuesday by Savannah Police Department. His attorney, Jonah Pine, confirmed that his arrest is in connection to the wreck he was in last summer. So this is a previous wreck that he was actually inside of. That's what it says. So it obviously had a warrant out. I don't think this was a new crash that he actually had. I'm hoping it's not, right? But still, it's still the fact that he was arrested while he's already out on bond, on federal bond, which is still something you don't want to do because it's a very slim and not likely chance that they'll release you again, right? So it says, according to the Savannah Police Department, the rapper, whose real name is Tyquan Bowman, was involved in a car crash in Chatham County on July 19th near northbound Harry South Truman Parkway and White Bluff Road. In a report from last year's motion to revoke his bond, Bowman was seen speeding before crashing into another car. Those reports also show that EMS had to administer Narcan to Bowman because he was showing signs of an overdose. So he definitely, whenever they bring out the Narcan, is because you might be close to even just being unalived, you know, talking about and off the earth. So he was literally off whatever he was off of, crashed into the back of a car because whatever he was off of, and from there they had to pretty much administer the Narcan to him. So the bail that he actually did, he got set was only $4,600. Of course, that's a piece of cake for him, which it should be because he is an artist, even though we know he don't really get to do no shows and stuff like that. So that really cuts into the money that he could actually be making. But the good news is for him is that he was actually released. Now, the bad news is he's still going to have to face those charges whenever, you know, the time actually comes. But he's free right now and able to do whatever he wants to do. It will limit it on what he can actually do because, like I said, he is out on bond, right? So with that being said, I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. Now, some terrible stuff happened inside of Dallas. A car crash happened, but it wasn't just a regular car crash because whenever 12 of them pretty much walked up to see what exactly was going on, they did find 2 people inside of the vehicle. Now, the 2 people that they actually found inside of the vehicle were deceased, but they weren't deceased from the car crash. Well, one was deceased, one was just critically injured, but it wasn't all from the car crash. It was one was deceased from a gunshot wound, and then the other person was actually just in critical condition, right? And this is coming out of Dallas, Texas, right? So I'm going to actually read the report for y'all. And then, of course, they're saying on here that they don't know who the people are identified. Obviously, I'm from Texas, you know what I'm talking about, so I know who the people are. So obviously the pictures are going to be on that side or maybe one on each side. And then pretty much it was him and his girlfriend. So I'm going to read the report for y'all, right? So the report actually says, A woman was killed and a man injured in a crash and shooting in North Dallas on Monday night around 10 p.m. at Walnut Hill and Wickersham Road, close to 635. When cops pulled up, they found a car that had crashed and a man and woman were shot inside the car. Now, if you know anything about what's been going on inside of Dallas, I keep telling y'all for like the first 6, 7, 8 days of the whole of January, it was literally like a shooting or multiple shootings every single day. You know what I'm talking about? Even if a person didn't get killed at that particular time. And it's still been shootings almost every single day inside of DFW, Dallas as well, right? And with that being said, so if they found a crashed car, you know what I'm talking about, with people shot inside, you put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm talking about? There's like 2 different solutions of what could have happened, right? Either they were speeding to get away from whoever was chasing them, trying to kill them, trying to unalive them. So they're speeding away and they ended up pretty much getting shot and then crashing the car, or they were speeding away, trying to get away from people that was trying to unalive them, and crashed the car that way. And then the people got out their car and went and shot both of them, right? More than likely, it was going to be the first thing that they were speeding away and the bullet started to ring off inside the car. But I guess they're going to have to see if they can see the bullet holes going through the car. You see what I'm saying? And then from there, they're going to be able to kind of like piece the stuff together, because, you know, they got forensics and stuff like that where they can kind of figure it out and see how it's going. But this type of stuff, whenever it happens, if you really be knowing what's going on and just paying attention, then you can kind of just understand and tell. And then, of course, like I say, they don't even know who the people are yet. I know who the people are, so I've already done my research on like the type of stuff that could have been potentially involved in. But either way it goes, this is something that's extremely tragic, extremely terrible, and it's a loss of life. You know what I'm talking about? Especially a loss of life inside of Dallas, Texas, a young loss of life, which is just, you know what I'm talking about, is very sad. And hopefully, and things, wish things could have pretty much been better, right? But you never know whenever your time is going to come. You never know when the calling's going to come. And of course, you never know when somebody's going to try to like pull up on you and shoot at you as well, because more than likely that's what happened, right? Now, on rare occasions, sometimes it'd be like road rage where somebody got mad, maybe you cut them off or something like that, and they just shot at you and chased you down and shot. That you know, that's kind of on some rare occasions. But a lot of the time, it really be people just that be beefed up with other people. You know, talking about that maybe have some ops. You know, talking about, or people that dislike them that literally say it's on site that when they see you that they're gonna try to unalive you, which sounds extremely wild and crazy. But this is something, a reality that's actually plaguing with inside the urban communities and inner cities. You know what I'm talking about? This is a reality that's plaguing it. And the evidence of that is the shootings that we continue to keep on seeing, right? So hopefully there's a way for that to, you know, calm down sometime. But right now in Dallas, I'm telling y'all right now, it's wild. It's the wild, wild west inside of Dallas, Texas at this current moment. Anyways, RIP to everybody that lost their life. The guy, I believe he goes by the name of Quay, and then the female, I actually have her IG. It's like Honey something, but either way it goes, RIP to both of them. And you know, condolences to the family, condolences to everybody else that was affected with it. I know I saw a post from his sister, and she's completely distraught about the passing of her brother. So you know, RIP to everybody and condolences. Let me know some coming down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.